Hi, myself Dr.G.Tharanitharan. This is the first video series of additive manufacturing process and its type. The very first process is stereolithography. Here, it's a first ancient method to create a 3D model to convert within single stage to convert a direct CAD model to real product. First, I'm going to give about the glimpse of stereolithography. Stereolithography is basically is an additive manufacturing process that in its common form work by focusing on ultraviolet laser on the vat of polymer resins with help of computer-aided manufacturing and computer-aided design softwares. The UV laser is used to draw the pre-programmed designs or shape onto the surface of the polymer matte vat. The photopolymers are sensitive to ultraviolet rays. The resin is photochemically solidifies and form a single layer of the desired 3D object. Then the build platform lowers one layer and blade recoat the top of the tank with resin. This process is repeated for each layer of the design until that the 3D product is completed. The completed part must be washed with solvent to clean the wet resin from the surface. This is a short glimpse about the stereolithographic process. It's also possible to print object bottom up by using a vat with the transparent bottom and focusing of UV lights or deep blue polymerization upwards through the bottom of the vat. And inverted stereolithographic machine starts printing by lowering the build platform to touch the bottom of the resin filled mat, then moving upward and height one of the layer. UV lasers then rise the bottommost layer of the desired parts through the transparent vat bottom. Then the vat is rocked and flexing and peeling the bottom of the vat away from the hardened photopolymers. The hardened material detached from the bottom of the vat and stay attached to the resin build platform. New liquid photopolymers flow in the edges of the partially builded parts. The UV laser light then write the second form of the bottom layers and repeat the process. An advantages is the bottom up mode is the build volume can much bigger than the vat itself, and only enough the photopolymer is needed to keep the bottom of the build vat continuously the full form of the photopolymer. This approach typically of desktop SLA printer, while the right side of the approach is more common in industrial systems. Generally, the stereolithographic process requires the uses of supporting structure which attach to the elevator platform to prevent the deflection of the due to gravity and resist the lateral pressures from the resin filled blades or retain newly created sections during the vat rocking of the bottom of printing. Supports are typically created automatically during the preparation of the CAD models and also be made manually. In either solution, the support must be removed manually after the printing. Next, I'm going to see about the materials of stereolithographic process. The liquid material used for SLA are commonly referred as you can call it as resin, and it's under mostly thermosets polymers. The wide variety of resins are commercially available, and it's also possible to use the homemade resin to test the different compositions. For example, the material properties vary according to the formulations and configurations. The material can be soft or hardened, heavily filled with secondary material like glass and ceramics, and imbued with mechanical properties like high heat deflection temperature or impact resistance. In some studies have tested the possibility to the green or reusable the material to produce sustainable resin. It is possible to classify the resin in the following categories. What are the categories means? The standard resins for general prototyping, engineering resins for specific mechanical and set properties, and dental and medical resins for biocompatibility certification, castable resins for zero ash content and after burnout, biomedical resin formulated as aqueous solution of synthetic polymers like ethylene glycol or biological polymers such as gelatin, detaxin, and hydrogen, etc. Mostly this type of stereolithographic product is used in medicine, For example, most of the medical application, the parts is only through stereolithographic process. Compared to all other methods, the stereolithographic process is a generally best product, best method to produce a 3D part within a single stage, cost wise economic compared to other process. These are all the some glimpse about the stereolithographics and importance and process of stereolithography. That's all. Thank you.